Welcome back to Get Down to Business, the show all about small business jobs and entrepreneurship. My next guest has been branded as the CEO of Success Champion Networking, and that's because he lives it and breathes it every day. Donnie Boivin joins me here on the program, and despite the Army Marine Corps differences over here, we share a passion for networking, share a passion for small business jobs and entrepreneurship. So it's a pleasure to have you, Donnie. Welcome to the program.
Hey, Shalom, appreciate you, brother. I'm excited to hang out with you guys, and I'll try not to bust your chops too much about being Army. Every one of us needs a Boy Scouts to come hang out with, so I appreciate you.
There we go. So let's talk about Success Champion Networking. Let's talk about Success Champions Magazine. You are Mr. Networking, Mr. Business. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yep. So 4 years in the Marine Corps, 20 years straight commission sales, turned 40 years old and got tired of making everybody else wealthy. So I jumped out and launched my company, Success Champions. 6 months into running my company, I realized I didn't know how to be a business owner. So I ran my company straight in the ground, almost lost everything I had. And then I found podcasting. Between podcasting and a non-compete coming up, I turned the company around. And now I run the Success Champions family of companies, 6 companies altogether, 2 of the top podcasts in the world, 4 best-selling books, and we are changing the world with how people do business. So Success Champion Networking was founded in March of 20 because of the pandemic. The whole world was moving online, and I knew how difficult it was for us to go from a physical business to an online company. It took us 2.5 years, and I knew the world didn't have that time. So we set out to fix how the world does traditional networking. And since March, we've launched 42 chapters across the US. We're getting ready to expand internationally, and we are rocking and rolling and helping people get to the right people and change the game.
You sure are. And how has COVID changed things? I mean, I've been doing the show for 8+ years. And when I started saying podcasts in the past, people were like, what is that? I don't have time for that.
Right.
And now everybody has a podcast. So Donnie, how has your business model and frankly, how has the reception changed since frankly the beginning of COVID?
It's been interesting. So I have a full working farm that I run all the companies from, and I set out to build an online business all the way through. And when I found podcasting in general, I didn't even know what podcasting was, and now it's become more and more mainstream. So for me, it was just fun to watch everybody come play in my sandbox. Because I was already here. I was already doing the work, doing the time, had teams all over the world, 37 employees altogether now. And, this was just every day for us. What it afforded us was opportunity to create more and do more to help and support people. So, and now that more people are playing in our world and playing our game, the idea of doing more things virtually has just made our world a hell of a lot easier. I mean, we were already doing sales training, out there. We were already, doing almost everything we did except for me doing some public speaking, was virtually. So it's just enhanced everything we were doing. So we've grown.
In 2009, when I started networking, I always joke that my parents thought it was telephone wiring, and then the younger generation thought it was social media. I discovered it's the hybrid of everything, of
Sure.
building relationships, and you've certainly used all of the technology, all of the tools, all of the resources to do just that. So here in Get Down to Business, we're all about the practical and the implementable things that you can do. So again, I'm chatting with Mr. Networker himself, Donnie Boivin. I won't hold that Marine Corps thing against you again, but what are some of the practical things that people can put into place this week and the week ahead as we aim to finish 2021? I can't believe I'm saying that, finish strong, but put the things in place to wrap up this half of the year. What can they do?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you got to start connecting with people. When I mean connecting with people, I don't mean pitching people. So some fun tactical things is head over to LinkedIn, go grab somebody's profile, skim through their profile really quickly, find something that you can pinpoint on. What's some sort of commonality that you have? What's something that you guys share? A lot of us veterans get to use this really easy. Hey, see, you're in the Army. Sorry to hear that. Find some sort of connections. See, you went to XYZ University. And ask a question as part of that reach out. Once they respond, really quickly hit them with, hey, tell me a little bit about your world, tell me your story, and connect and have great conversations. Once you get somebody to a Zoom call, forget the sales pitch, forget the sales move, dive into their world and figure out who you can introduce them to. And what you're going to find is if you make the move to help them grow their business first, man, they're going to pour back into you. And I think most people grew up on this philosophy of giver's gain, which is absolute crap because if you give to gain, you're surefire way of going broke. You don't give to gain, you give because it's the right damn thing to do. And when you
That's right.
genuinely pour into people and open up real doors, you're going to find amazing things happen for you and your business.
I love it. Donnie, I could talk to you for hours, in which we'll do another time, but how can people get a hold of you, learn more about your family of companies, and get in touch with you?
Yeah, for sure. The fastest way to get to me is send the word success or text the word success to 817-318-6030. And we'll send you all the information, some free training courses and some other goodies that go along with it. But text the word success to 817-318-6030. And it's the fastest way to get to me and find out more information about all the things we're doing.
Donnie, I've just texted you 5 times. I'm excited. I'm fired up. Donnie Boivin, thank you so much for joining us here on Get Down to Business. We'll be sure to have you back real soon. Talk all about podcasting, networking, and again your outstanding philosophy in business and networking. Thanks so much for joining us. We are going to squeeze in a quick break here on the show, all about small business, jobs, and entrepreneurship. We'll be right back.